Hey everyone, I thought I would pop on and do a video regarding holiday glamour, how to add some holiday glamour into your everyday makeup, or if you are at work and you realise that you're going out for drinks and you want to add a little festive touch to your makeup, or a holiday party, but you want to do your makeup obviously before you go to work, but you want to kind of spruce it up whilst you're there. Tip number one. Adding glitter. That is the easiest way to add a little bit of festivity to your makeup. An easy way around that. You don't have to have pots of pigments and glitter, and you don't have to carry around adhesives. The easy way to get around that is glitter eyeliners. These two are the ones that I picked from the new Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter liners, and the reason I picked these two is because they're the most festive. First of all, we have Glam Rock, which is just this beautiful silver. It's just complete silver, there's nothing else in it. Beautiful, 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 really pigmented, so you only need a little bit. And the next one I picked is my absolute favourite for this time of year, and this is Midnight Cowboy, and I think a lot of people would really like this because it's gold, it's got a little bit of silver in it as well. Once again, very pigmented, you don't need a lot of this, but it's just perfect for the holidays. They do different coloured ones, but I really think these are probably the easiest ones to wear. I'm actually wearing one today. I've done a whole tutorial on this look, and the one I have underneath my lower lash line today is Junk Show, which is a purpley pink. Really beautiful, but these two I think are the most festive. They're the easiest to wear, just like I did today. Pop it underneath your lower lash line. You don't need to blend it out, you don't need different tools, you don't need an adhesive, you just pop a little bit underneath the lower lash line, wait for it to set, they don't take too long, and that's it. While we're on eyeliners, I thought I had to mention the easiest way to add any kind of festive pop to your everyday makeup. Now this is more for people that want to actually kind of go to work wearing this, because you just don't need anything else. You could just slick a matte eyeshadow across the lid and then put on one of these, and these are coloured liners. So we've done the glitter, we're now onto the coloured ones. First of all, I'll start with the easiest ones. These are the Urban Decay, these are all Urban Decay, but these in particular, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide Arm Pencils. These are so easy to apply, you just slick them on. The colours I have come from the Ocho Loco 2 gift set, which is available in Debenhams, I believe, or House of Fraser. I'll put the link down below. And I have Ultraviolet, which is this beautiful electric blue. Mars, which I just recently featured in my favourites video, which is beautiful mossy green, and this one, which is Deep End, which is this beautiful deep turquoise. You don't really need to do anything else, and you'll kind of be ready if you need to go out for drinks after work, because you've already got like a really nice festive colourful pop on. And also these last all day, so they don't smear once they're on, they're set. While we're talking about coloured liners, these are more for people that kind of know how to use liquid liner and feel a little bit more comfortable with it. And these are just two that I've picked. They do lots of different colours. These are also by Urban Decay, but these are the 24/7 waterproof liquid liners. This one is in Eldorado. I love this one. I recently featured this one in a, I think it was my wine and gold makeup tutorial, and if you are wearing like a dark smoky eye or a dark plum eye, any kind of dark eye, pop this on your top lash line and it'll just look amazing. It just adds a little bit of relief to the smoky eye that you've got going on. So that's Eldorado. And the other one that I really like is Radium, which once again is a really beautiful bright blue. It's an electric blue. You could just put this on. I actually used this in my birthday makeup tutorial from back in March. I just used this with pretty much a very simple kind of matte lid, and it looked beautiful. So that's Radium. So coloured liner, whether pencil or liquid, it's just the easiest way to kind of add something a little bit different to your makeup without being too drastic, and it doesn't take too much time. Tip 3. This one, I'm sure people will go, what? That's not easy. For a lot of people, I don't really like wearing false lashes, so I completely understand where people are coming from when they kind of have it suggested to them to wear false lashes. It's like, oh, who can be bothered? But these are an absolute godsend. They're super easy. You could apply these after work, in the bathroom, on top of your original makeup, because they are pre-glued. These are by Eylure. I believe you can get these in Boots and Superdrug. They are pre-glued, so you don't need lash adhesive, you don't need glue, you don't need tweezers. You just need to peel them off the, if I take them out here, peel them off the packaging, like so. Just peel this off, pop them on, tap them with your finger, you're done. Another thing that people don't think is easy to pull off, but it is. You just have to know which shade is right for you, and that's pretty easy to do, and also which type of product and texture you want to wear. Wearing a red lip. This is tip 4. All of these, they're all reds, they're all beautiful, but they're all different formulations, and they, I think, cater for different people's needs. If you really don't like really vampy, high maintenance red lipstick, then this is perfect. This one in particular is by DuWop. It's their world famous Lip Venom. This is the red tinted one. It is a stain. It tastes like cinnamon. It's lovely, really quite festive actually, funnily enough. You just slick this on. It's got a little doe foot applicator. Very small as well, so perfect for putting in a clutch. You just slick it on your lips, wait for it to dry a little bit, and you're done. You don't need a brush, you don't need to be too precise, and it just gives a really nice, just bitten stain. So that is by DuWop, that's the Lip Venom, and it's plumping as well, which is an added bonus. Another thing that is perfect for people that really don't want to faff about, and lots of companies make these. This one in particular is by W7, and this is the Mega Matte Lips. I believe Collection also do something like this, and MUA. You can just find them anywhere. But they are matte lip creams, and they look like this. And they're super, oh, this one smells like candy. They are super easy to apply. You slick them on, you make sure that you don't have too much on the wand. You just slick them on, wait for them to dry, and they won't budge. They're kind of like a stain, but with a nice matte finish, and they're a lot more opaque. Another alternative, because there's a whole plethora in regards to the red lip world of products and textures. These are one of my favourites because they are very easy to use, and they don't require too much fuss. Similar to a stain, similar to the matte lips, but a little kind of nice in between. They're kind of satiny. This one is the Lip Blush Moisturising Lip Stain by Jelly Pong, and they're a happy medium. They are very, very opaque. You can build them up, but they have a little bit of a gleam to them. Once again, not too difficult to apply, and they don't transfer. The wonderful thing about these is if they wear off during the night, they don't wear off to the point where it looks ridiculous. They just kind of fade. Talking about kind of lip crayons, this is where we're going to get into a little bit more high maintenance. This one is one of the Decay super saturated high gloss lip colours. This one in particular is in Theodora. The reason it's called that is because it came with one of the Oil's Great and Powerful palettes, the Theodora palette. But if you were interested in this shade, it's actually called F-Bomb, I believe, everywhere else. They just renamed it for, you know, the purpose of the palette. So this one is similar to the Jelly Pong, but far more pigmented. It does take a little bit more maintenance. I would recommend this one. It is really beautiful, stunning, very, very pigmented, very opaque. Look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. Just phenomenal coverage on these. And finally, this is absolutely the creme de la creme of all of the red lip products, and that's a lot that I own. And this one is the Hourglass Extreme Sheen lip gloss in Siren. This is beautiful. It is stunning. It is the perfect combination of a stain, a lipstick, and a gloss all in one. This, funnily enough, when you put this on, it doesn't transfer. It really doesn't. You leave it to dry down a little bit. It still retains its silkiness and its glossiness, but it doesn't transfer. It doesn't fade either. But you do have to be precise when you're putting this on because it is a glossy formulation. It is pretty much a liquid lipstick. Comes with a brush. If I just show this to you, oh goodness, I've forgotten how much I liked this. And this is Siren here. So as you can see, a lot thicker than the others, a lot glossier, has a lot more dimension to it, but it does take a little bit longer to apply. So this is not really a slap on and go one. However, it is very, very easy to wear. It's not sticky, it doesn't bleed. It's a beautiful, beautiful formulation. So that is the Hourglass Extreme Sheen in Siren. This is just stunning. I adore this. It is such a beautiful product. So if you want to be a bit daring, I'd go for this one. It's gorgeous. Tip 5. This is funny for me because I wear highlighter every single day. I have it on today. The one I have on today is the Rouge Bunny Rouge Love Lights highlighter in Sweet to Touch. I wear cheek highlighter every day. There will not be a day when I wear makeup when I won't put cheek highlighter on. It's unnatural to me, but I realise I am in the supreme minority with that. So if you're looking for a way to add a little bit of razzle and dazzle and sparkle to your everyday makeup, the easiest way to do that is add a cheek highlighter. I've got one here in particular to show you because I was going to pick some others, but then you needed a brush with those. This is fantastic. This is the Decay Naked Illuminated Powder. The reason I've picked this is because it's new for the holidays. This is £20. You can get this in Debenhams and House of Fraser. Here is the product itself. It's this beautiful, it looks like frosting when it's on. It's stunning. It's this beautiful gold champagne highlighter. If I just swatch it for you. It's just lovely. Just beautiful. It has a mirror in it. Let's see if I can swatch this on here. I don't know whether it will come out in this light. Oh yes, there we go. Just there. It has a little bit of glitter, a little bit of shimmer. It's very, very refined though. Very refined, but the reason I picked this is because this shade is universally flattering. It will suit absolutely anyone, but because you have your mirror and underneath you also have your brush, so you don't need to pack a brush with you or a mirror. You just throw this in your makeup bag before you go to work, before you go out, dust it on before you leave, and it'll look beautiful. And it's a very subtle way of adding a little bit of festive glam to your everyday makeup. So I hope that was helpful, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll leave a list of the products that I mentioned in the description box down below, so if you missed anything, please go and check there. Yeah, I hope that was helpful, something fun. And yeah, leave me a list of the ways that you add a little bit of festive sparkle to your makeup. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.